Hey everyone, finally jumped on the Orient train. Here's my review of the Bambino. So as you can see here, I took it out of the box already. The box was just a plain Orient box, a little pillow inside of it, and then, the documents down below. Push this guy aside for now. The issue is I took it out of the box because, I'll jump into this right away because it bothers me. This strap smells awful. The box smells and the strap smells. It says it's a genuine leather Orient strap, but I guess during the tanning process or whatever they do, it reeks of like musty chemicals. So I bought this watch over a week ago, and I've had it just sitting in as much of a ventilated area as possible, trying to air it out. But I wanted to just get that out in the air, LOL, right away. But here you can see this is the Bambino 4th generation. It's like a slate gray kind of face. Very simple, just a date window. It's really nice. I do see why a lot of people buy these. I had really been slacking on buying one because it doesn't to me jump out as a watch I'd want to wear super often, but I wanted to have one in the collection and see what the fuss was about. And there's certain things I do love about this watch. I love the little red tip on the second hand. I think it's really classy. I think this could be a very nice, subtle dress watch. Definitely need to change the band because of the odor. I do love that it is self-winding. I'll jump into a little bit of the details on this watch. It's a Japanese movement. The case diameter is 41 millimeters. It is 11 millimeters thick, which isn't too bad, and the bandwidth is 22 millimeters, which is good to know because that's going to get replaced. It says right down on the bottom there, water resistant, but I don't really trust that. It also says on the back that it is water resistant. According to the website, it's water resistant to 100 feet, but it's on a screw down crown, so I wouldn't recommend taking this in the water unless you're very confident in how they design their watches. As you could also see, the dome is, the crystal is very domed. It's very curved, which has made this a nightmare to film because of glare, but I do think that's a really cool look, and I think it definitely makes this watch feel more expensive. And I do really love the face though. I feel like the domed crystal gives it kind of a cool reflection always, and it makes it look like a very three-dimensional face, and it just kind of it makes this watch look really beautiful. Here it is on the wrist. I think it's a really nice looking watch on the wrist. It doesn't sit very high, it doesn't wear large. I do love the brown strap. I'm sad that I have to get rid of it because it smells so bad, but I do love the way it looks, especially with the stitching up and down the sides. It looks really classy. But I do think for a dress watch, this watch does also look kind of, I don't want to say sporty, but it definitely looks like an everyday watch to me. I'll definitely, once I replace the band, wear this thing more often because I do think it looks very cool. The only thing I do notice on my wrist is the crown looks like it wants to be screwed in, and I know it doesn't, but to me it looks a little strange, and it looks to me like it should be screwed in because there's that little gap there that you see, and it just kind of bothers my eye. But that's the only thing that really after looking at it for a while, really jumps out as me as kind of strange. All in all, I don't really have too much to say about this watch. I wanted to add a Orient to my collection. I thought the Bambino was cool. Really kind of disappointed with how it came odor-wise, which really kind of put a bad taste into my mouth, but it's a very plain watch. It's very simple. I think it's great for a lot of people who are looking for a simple dress type watch. There really isn't much for me to dive in and say about it. Definitely check them out. Just be cautious about the band and where you get it from, I guess. And if you have any questions about it, let me know.